I've been writing a journal/diary lately for my future wife and daughter to read. Oh.
Dear Diary, jackpot.
Hello friends and welcome back to ReddX, your source for the freshest daily cringe content anywhere on the internet. Promise, swearsies, it's just a fact. And it's totally science. Go ahead and look it up. Please, thank you. That would be super awesome. Today, we're jumping into r/NiceGuys. Oh my god, they're so nice. I truly hope that they never stop being so nice, because this content is just so much fun to make. I always have a ball when I jump into NiceGuys, and I've got quite a collection of posts here today that we shall explore together. So buckle in, maybe grab a snack. This isn't Neckbeard, so it shouldn't be too gross. Shouldn't be, but you never can tell. So if that's the case, let's go ahead. We'll get some plugs and disclaimers out of the way, and then we will dive right into some of this r/NiceGuys a cringe. Jaw drops to floor, eyes pop out of sockets, accompanied by trumpets, heart beats out of chest. A wooga, sound effect.
I want a diamond ring, I want some bracelets and everything. Daddy, you better get the
It killed me already, bro. Is your whole life a cartoon? What's going on here? Pulls chain on train whistle, then disappeared next to head as steam blows out. Slams fist on table, rattling any plates, bowls, or silverware. What are you talking about? You can just do a wolf whistle. That is sufficient, I am sure. Whistles loudly. Oh, there it is. Fireworks shoot from top of head. Pants loudly as tongue hangs out of mouth. Wipes comically large bead of sweat from forehead. Clears throat. Straightens tie. Combs hair. Ahem. You look very lovely. At least he did try to clean himself up a little bit at the end. He's like, all right, let me comb my hair. Let me not look like a horny mess for just a minute. Good luck, I suppose. I'd like to see the post that this was made on. And whoever the OP is managed to grab this one pretty quick. 24 minutes, yeah. This is one of those posts that will catch your eye. Probably not for the right reasons, though. Who's out there thinking that this is gonna work? Oh, Jesus. Beautiful women are extremely entitled and or toxic and need a reality check. Yeah, they're the toxic one. This is not a problem with ROP at all. He's perfect. He does everything right. It's just people are always wronging him for some reason that he can't put his finger on. But again, I haven't read this or spoiled it for myself, so let's see what it's all about. Let me first preface my rant by saying that I am a gay man, and my post is not coming from a place of sexual frustration, as most people would perceive these types of posts as bitter reactions towards being rejected by pretty women. Ah, yes, who has more love and appreciation for beautiful women than a gay man? Am I right? Your logic is ass backwards. I understand it probably doesn't come from a place of sexual frustration, but it definitely comes from a place of bitterness. I'm gonna go ahead and put that out there right now. Also, I'm speaking from my own personal experiences. Oh, good. Anecdotal evidence. The best kind of evidence. What are you, stupid or something? For context, I try my best to exercise proper etiquette in an outgoing manner. Oh God, here comes all the humble bragging. Just for context, I want everybody to know that I'm a perfect specimen of a human being. There's no reason for anybody to dislike me, except for the fact that you claim to be a perfect specimen. I say good morning and afternoon and evening to almost everyone I interact or pass by throughout my day. Yeah, definitely don't do that one. I don't care enough. I'm just like, whatever. I'm in my own head. Please don't make me greet you. That opens up a whole conversation and I can't. I don't have the energy to talk to anybody today. I go out of my way to open doors or give right away to strangers. You know, the typical polite stuff. Okay. What does any of this have to do with the point that you are trying to make? I mean, he did introduce it. He's like, this is a preface for my rant. Okay, the preface seems like a nothing burger. Let's get into the actual rant then, please, for God's sake. Most of the time, it's well received, and rarely do I run into someone that responds back with negativity. Yeah, that would be me, actually. And it's not really even negativity. I will probably just ignore you. People say good morning and I look at them and like nod my head, or if somebody opens the door for me, they get the nod. That's basically all they get is a nod. I can't spare any words because again, that's gonna open up a conversation and I just can't most days. Is that negativity? I guess it's not. It's neutrality. However, the only time I feel treated like a third-class citizen is when I do this for the atypical, beautiful women. Maybe you just focus more on it. It's like one of those things that you started seeing in your head and now you can't stop seeing it. And you also kind of got to factor in the fact that they are beautiful women. Perhaps that is another reason that you are taking notice. No? all beautiful women are just horrible people? Okay. Shower me with your anecdotal evidence then. Go out of my way to wait and leave the door open for her. It's so common for them to just pass through you and the door and not even acknowledge your presence or kind act, as if the favor I'm doing is to be expected. Bro, what the fuck do you expect from people? I'm gonna get down on my knees and be like, oh, you gracious holder of doors. Thank you so much. Surely I couldn't have held that door open all by myself. Thank you for saving me. You're an idiot. I don't understand. Like I said, it's not negativity, it's neutrality, and you're reading into it way too much. I play a game in my head and try to guess if the lady will be nice or rude before she passes through the door. Most of the time, they are rude. That is a really weird thing. You sure you're not like a psychopath or something like that? Holding the door open is all part of some game that these women don't even know that they're playing?
Weird, buddy. You're weird.
That's really weird, my dude. And it seems like that is the main reason that you're opening the door, just for your little social experiment. This morning was the nail on the coffin for me. Yeah, they didn't even nail the nail in the coffin. They just set it on top. They're like, fuck it, good enough. Just bury him. It is what drove me to write this post. Oh, a scathing indictment of people who don't thank the door holders. Don't come at me like that, bro. If you need some negativity, this is a good way to get some real negativity, and then you'll know the difference. I was walking into the gym, and a lovely young lady was walking by me at the same time. I smiled and said, "Good morning." Her response, she rolled her eyes and didn't say a word back to me. Oh my God. She rolled her eyes at you? Yes, she definitely deserves to have a long post made on Reddit all about the simple eye-rolling gesture. You don't know what's going on in that woman's life, okay? She could hate mornings. She's like, God damn it, I gotta get up and do all this stuff and I don't want to. And then you're like, hey, good morning. And she's like, yeah, whatever. I get it. You can't just be like, oh, well, this is proof positive that all beautiful women are toxic. There's a lot of irony in that statement, don't you see? No, he doesn't see. That's why he made this post.
Now, this isn't the first time that this has happened. I usually would just let it go and just assume that person is just an asshole or might be going through a rough day.
Yeah, switch those two around. I think rough day is a lot more likely than somebody just being a jerk on purpose. Some people do, but they're a relatively small fragment of the population, I think.
However, this chick goes out of her way to complain to this handsome guy that she's probably trying to get with that I was creeping on her and that she can't stand how she can't even go out without constantly being hit on.
Is she supposed to know that you're gay? Is she supposed to know your true intentions? That this is all part of some grand social experiment so I can write all the anecdotal evidence on Reddit? Because remember, guys, this is not the first time that this has happened. Yeah, it's weird that it happened twice, isn't it?
Unfortunately for her, this same hunk of a dude just so happens to be friends with my own boyfriend.
Oh, what a small world it is. This post is getting more believable by the second. You still have me. My suspension of disbelief isn't completely shattered yet. Please, go on.
So the guy called her out before walking over to tell me what the girl said. I was in utter disbelief, and I felt disgusted.
Yeah, maybe because you are disgusting.
Disgusting!
I assume that most disgusting people do feel disgusted at many points in their lives. And again, it might be a hot take. People might be like, ReddX, he's trying to do a nice thing. No, he's not. He's using people as props to show everybody else how fucking virtuous he is. I hold the door open. That makes me a good person. No, stupid. Being a good person makes you a good person. You shouldn't feel the need to hold the door open for everybody and then keep a little
Tally in your notebook about how many people rolled their eyes at you. Oh, how dare they? I am the grand door holder.
Shove it up your ass.
To go out of my way and be polite to her, only for her to use me as a prop.
Oh, bro, I must have subconsciously read that part. But again, the irony in that statement. What are you talking about? You have used hundreds of people as a prop, so you can write this whole post and be like, look how good I am, and look how bad these women are. You're just the worst.
Also, she can brag about how she gets hit on at the expense of me being a creep. I confronted her, revealed that I'm gay, and called her a disgusting person.
Look, I mean, maybe you're both disgusting in different ways. This is not really a black and white situation, is it? Everybody's using everybody, and you should all feel bad.
Her response, well, maybe you shouldn't go around.
And part of the post is cut off. Go around.
Don't go around. I walked away and said, you're not even that pretty, girl. in the sassiest tone that I could muster.
Oh, God. You're so clever. Calling people ugly because they didn't fit into your little box. Attack their self-esteem to protect your own ego. You're a fucking class act, OP.
Unfortunately, nobody stood up to clap. Ha 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 ha.
Yes, they did. I was the dumbbells. I saw it all happen. Yeah, this post is just a shit post anyways.
In seriousness, I'm gonna stop going out of my way to be polite to these pretty girls. The fact that I was somehow branded as a creep left such a bitter taste. All I'm saying is some of you ladies need a huge reality check.
Again, ironic. Why don't you take some of your own medicine? Let me know how that goes. And good, it seems like the comments gave this guy like a huge reality check because we've got an edit here.
I'm seeing a lot of comments saying stuff like, women don't owe you anything, or being gay doesn't give you a pass. Y'all have your heads so far up your butts that y'all think I ever wanted women to owe me anything at all. My orientation is only provided to add context to my story, just like how I greet everyone. All I said was a simple good morning to a woman walking by. This lady, even though I'm a gay man, came to the conclusion that I wanted to get in her pants and did not even think about the possibility of the fact that someone did not want to bang her. And without thinking twice, proceeded to attempt to damage my image by labeling me a creep. This only happened because y'all beautiful ladies are entitled enough to think everyone wants to sleep with your ass. If this was at a workplace, I would have been fired.
What the fuck are you talking about, dude? I'd like to see his excuse for when I walk by. He opens the door and I'm just like, little nod. Okay, you did a thing for me. We're sharing a human experience. Isn't that special? Make sure you write it down in your little journal there. It's just so weird. He wrote down the main messages from the comments. Women don't owe you anything. Being gay doesn't give you a pass, but he doesn't address either of those things. He's just like, whatever, your head is in your butt. Okay. Would you like to elaborate? Yeah, damage your image by labeling you a creep? Maybe because you are acting like a little bit of a creep. Gay Hodor over here is like, everybody has to thank me if you pass through my portcullis. Bitch, give it a rest. I don't like any part of this, honestly. This guy is weird and gross, and I'm gonna go away from him now.
Pleasure meeting you and chatting with you. Good night, OP.
Good night.
Hey, OP. Writing to you to see how your day has been going and wanted to know what your favorite colors and animals are. I have a hunch that our date is going to be enjoyable, engaging, and peaceful.
You talk like a serial killer. I'm not even joking. Favorite colors and animals? Bro, that's like something a robot would ask. He's like, this is how humans talk, right? Enjoyable, engaging, peaceful. Yes, assimilate. I mean, join me on our date, which will not involve Borg assimilation of any sort. Swearsies. Don't you believe that guy? This guy is also a creep. He seems really nice, but I don't know, man. There's just something underlying these messages. Like he's trying to act so human. I guarantee he's a serial killer. Let's see how it progresses, I guess. OP says, hi, my day was good. I'm sorry, you seem really nice, but I just want to be honest, and I'm not feeling a connection really, so I don't think that we should meet up on Sunday. Sorry. Yo, OP, you getting some serial killer vibes too? You can tell me. We can be honest with each other. Maybe he is just like a really boring dude that doesn't know what to talk about besides, the weather and what colors and animals you like.
Maybe we at least give it a shot. With messaging, people tend to have a lack of connection due to not seeing the person's facial expressions and responses to one another. Meeting in person will give you and I a better assessment of who we are.
He's a serial killer, bro.
Just meet me in person, behind the abandoned Kmart. I swear it's gonna be fine. We can get to know each other.
No, she's informing you in advance she doesn't want to meet up. The proper response is, okay, thanks for your time. I hope you find what you're looking for. Goodbye. And then you fucking disappear. Why are you seemingly incapable of that? Why do you have to keep asking for the thing that you've been refused?
That's why I wanted to meet you in person as quick as I can and not lose your interest with just texting back and forth.
Yeah, and I'm sure the fact that he wants to chop her body up into little pieces has nothing to do with it.
I also gave a day break in between of writing to you in an attempt to not be too pushy or upfront with expression our feelings. I'm aware you're busy as a school teacher. My mother is one as well.
Uh-oh. Bro, this is some Norman Bates stuff going on right now. I don't like any of this. OP, run! He's gonna cut off your face and wear it as a mask while he does his little kooky dance.
So the added space between days was in my mind crucial for you to go about your day without stressing over a man. I'd really appreciate it if we just give it a shot and have lunch together. It'll be to both our benefit to learn more about each other and test the waters emotionally.
Something's off about this dude, man. I agree with what he's saying overall, but the way in which he says it, it just skeeves me out a little bit. OP sticks to her guns. Good job. I'm sorry, but no. You don't have anything to be sorry about either. Nobody's entitled to your time or attention. Let's be clear on that.
Okay, you're lost, miss. Better luck finding a man better than me.
Oh yeah, he's flipping the switch. Here it goes. You won't be ready when I throw it into maximum overdrive.
Shift into maximum overdrive.
In 5 years, I'll be worth 50 million.
Oh yeah, that's how it works. All right, then. What are you doing to make 10 million a year? Oh, the lies we tell ourselves.
And I have a good head on my shoulders, who is humbled.
Yeah, so humble. You'll never find a better man than me. I'm so fucking humble. I'm the humblest. Okay, you just wind it back a little bit.
And I'm caring to others. You're really missing out on a good man with many talents and gentleman qualities.
Gentleman qualities, such as not taking no for an answer. Oh, that's not a gentleman quality. Well, I guess I have some things to ponder.
I was really looking forward to our date. I've been writing a journal/diary lately for my future wife and daughter to read. Oh.
Dear Diary, jackpot.
Why are you telling anybody this? Jesus Christ. Is this a manipulation tactic? Please say that it is. It's either that or straight up serial killer. Your choice. I'm leaning a little more towards serial killer at this point. I'm putting all my money on it, honestly.
It has helped me out of my extreme depression and loneliness, and I thought you'd be a good candidate for a happy life with me. But alas, I was wrong.
Alas. Who the fuck says alas? Forsooth, fie upon thee. Bro is going full all white knight. He's like, that's it. I'm talking like I walked out of the 1500s. Alas. Come on, like she's gonna be swayed all of a sudden. Oh, I really wanted to read that creepy diary. Let's get married right now. But alas, it was not to be. You stupid. What is this? It's cracking me up so good. Oh, I love it, honestly. This dude, it's not the usual approach. I will give him that, but yeah, he needs some definite help. Everything you got going on here, it just ain't working. I'm sorry. Oh God, this is a handwritten note from a coworker. You know, those cute little love notes that your coworkers leave you that you take directly to HR.
My love, I just wanted to tell you that every day that I don't see you, I miss you more.
Miss you, mole? Oh, more. Yeah, that.
And I like you more. When I love you.
We started the video out with like r/creepy asterisks. Now we're getting into some like r/I had a stroke. When I love you. Oh, okay. He's trying to make words. He got the spirit.
Make my heart happy.
With an E?
My beautiful doll, tell me what I have to do. You know what? I like you, and that I want with you more than a friendship, question mark.
The syntax is just horrible. Is this a first draft? You need to throw it out, start all over. This is fucking terrible.
Can you write me the answer to this number, my love?
And presumably he left his phone number, which will never be used.
I love you, my pretty doll.
And then abortion of a heart that he left on the paper. Yeah, good try, but yeah, no cigar on that one. This is terrible. Was this written by a child? Did an adult make this? Please tell me an adult didn't make this. This is like sad. I'm also really creeped out that he keeps calling her a doll. Like, hey, I don't see you as a person. You're just a pretty thing that I set on my shelf. And I admire your moles.
Yes, nice to mole you. Meet you. Nice to meet you, mole. Don't say mole.
Stop.
I said mole.
Stop.
Oh, it's too ridiculous. Really no more context to this post. It's just a shoddily written piece of paper. At least I can read it, I suppose. And while it is creepy, it doesn't give me as many serial killer vibes as the last post did, which is interesting. Still slightly, a little bit, but after going through the last post, this one doesn't seem too bad. What we need is like a collection, all of the letters that he has ever sent, and then I'll be like, okay, yeah, this guy's going off the deep end. Somebody start a file. We will need to call the cops shortly. Oh, God. Oh, God. So this is a Reddit profile. Somebody made this post, autism, Y/N. I mean, for me, it's probably why I sit down in front of YouTube videos and pore over analytics and stuff like that. So yeah, that requires just a touch of the tism, I do believe. But it isn't until you go into this poster's post history that you really start to see the full scope and scale of what's going on here.
In my experience, women immediately sexualize themselves, even though I don't have any romantic interest in them.
Is this drawing some parallels to the gay guy from the gym, the door holder, gay Hodor? Because I'm thinking that it does. And yeah, it's pretty problematic right out of the gate.
It's hard being friend with someone when all they see you is as someone they don't want to date, so you're not worth the effort.
With a mindset like this, bro, it's probably dripping off of you. Everybody around you can feel your thirst, your desperation, your horrible takes. I mean, you could pick one of those things probably and be okay, but yeah, you're rocking all three, and people could tell. For the record, I picked the horrible takes. Thirst, desperation, not an issue. Horrible takes, yeah, I do that sometimes.
There have been some women that have been friendly, but it's one-dimensional. They set boundaries.
God forbid human beings set their own boundaries. How dare they?
I can't have friendly banter because it's crossing the boundary. I wouldn't call that a friendship. It's limited. There's no room for growth, and it seems set up for her benefit.
Is this like a pity hangout or something like that? What kind of friendship doesn't have some friendly banter? What does this friendly banter consist of, I guess would be the more pertinent question. Are you making it weird, OP? Because I think you're probably making it weird. Oh, that's where you went wrong. You were a creep right out of the gate. And then you started complaining about boundaries. What the hell is wrong with you? Don't start using autism as a shield either. I've known some pretty chill autistic people. It doesn't automatically make you an asshole that can't take no for an answer, which is essentially what you're saying here.
Women are more finicky to talk to. I have to not be myself and slowly open the tap to my personality.
Jesus Christ, what are you talking about? It's like, yeah, I was fake to start, and then I slowly showed them who I really am, and they decided they didn't like it. How dare they? Maybe you should just be yourself from the jump, and you might meet some people who you actually do vibe with, right? That's probably a less painful way to go, but, you know, you do you, I guess.
There's always some underlying disapproval based on sexual selection. The exception is postmenopausal women and lesbians, where apparently sex is completely off the table.
Do you assume postmenopausal women just can't have sex anymore? OP, what? Yeah, the vagina basically seals itself up after menopause. It's science. Look it up. What the hell are you talking about? I get along just dandy with being me. Dandy. Ugh. There's certain words that just set me off, and dandy is one of them. I'm fine and dandy. Please, never. Ew, gross.
In the last year, at my work, I've interacted with over 500 different people. About 60% men and 40% women. I'm not just basing this on like 2 bitter rejections.
Is this the same guy with the journal? Is this gay Hodor again? Why you keep making different accounts? Stop what you're doing. You know that ain't right. 500 different people, yeah, and 60% men. He doesn't even say it like it's a rough estimate or anything. He says it like it's a statement of fact. I have interacted with 500 people. And again, your sample size is large, but all of your evidence is anecdotal.
I'll give you one example. I worked with this guy for a while. One day he said it's his last day, and he gave me his phone number. I texted him later, and we set up a breakfast meet. How often has that happened with a woman without her interpreting it as a date? 0?
I think that's more a problem with you and not with women in general. How was the question posed? Would you like to go to breakfast with me is probably the way that I do it. And I think most women would accept and not consider that a date. Although if this OP asked me, do you want to go to breakfast with me? I'd be like, nah, I'm good. I don't even eat breakfast, honestly. And then I go home and eat 3 bowls of Trix cereal. It's not just for kids. It's what keeps me young, honestly. But my point is, nobody wants to hang out with this dude for a very clear reason, right?
Why should I navigate this maze for a friendship? If it's that complicated, the reward may as well be sex.
And there it is. That is the reason that you can't have a normal relationship, platonic relationship with a woman. It's like, I don't know. The reward might as well be sex. If I'm gonna pretend to enjoy having a breakfast with you, you might as well just let me put it in, right? Oh, God. It continues.
A woman turns herself into a hole.
God, that's offensive.
It's not the man's doing. That's been my experience. I treat everyone the same. I have a natural curiosity and enthusiasm to know people. Men are fine. 95% of women assume that I'm out to bag them. If I show any level of interest above cordial, their nice demeanor changes and they set boundaries.
Yeah, there's that boundaries talk again in there.
Like, don't even think about it. I'm only dealing with you as much as I have to. Older women are different. 50 plus.
Yeah, that's after the vagina heals itself shut after menopause. This dude is wild, man. What is he actually thinking?
That bullshit you said about women's panties getting soaked by a genuine attempt to know her? It's nonsense. A woman doesn't know what's genuine.
Are you for real right now? Any human with like a perception above level 5 can tell what's genuine, right? Dude's just out here slandering an entire gender just because they don't want to be friends with him in general. It's so good. Jesus.
Any observed interest she assumes to be sexual in nature. What makes it all casual conversation is if the guy broadcasts, "You don't impress me. I've seen thousands like you." That will intrigue her. Oh.
Yeah, this guy knows all the secrets.
A guy that's too into her, he's out. Unless she's pre-selected him.
Ah, yes, a caveat there as well. But alas, she has not selected me. Forsooth, fie, I say, upon to thee. I don't know, man. It's just so hard for me to stomach the fact that there's people out there that actually think like this and think like this strongly enough to post it on the internet for other people to read. Stop it. Get some help.
You give too much credit to women's intuition. They're just overly sensitive. They're like dogs.
Fuck. No, please stop. I don't know how to make him stop. Everybody's like dogs. Okay, yeah, fine.
They sense stuff and they get alarmed. It could be a burglar, a garbage truck, or distant thunder. They don't even stick around to find out.
Yeah, it could be serial killer vibes. It could be mommy issues. You don't know. Why don't you stick around and find out? Because both of those things are red flags. One is more giant, but I don't want to be around either one. Is that so hard to understand?
You're filtering out the bad ones, and that's not a bad thing. You're nervous because you're concerned with pleasing them. You need a woman that's equally selfless and supportive. A lot of women are selfish. Learn to live in the now.
Yeah, so much life advice. Just sage advice, wisdom falling from this Reddit account. My God, we need to archive this for future study. I mean, future neckbeard study, not like future anthropology study. God, that would be horrifying. They'd look back and be like, people in the year 2022 were misguided. Look at the things that they wrote on the internet. Surely everyone must have thought this. Oh, crap. You've made us all look terrible. You shameless little fedora-wearing snoo. That should have been the first sign of trouble, honestly. And he's still responding, still writing. Somebody says, I was an obese teenager, and I put on muscle/lost fat in college. Women would so explicitly come on to me, and I intentionally ignored it because of the internalized narrative that people were only nice to me when they wanted something from me, which was pretty true as a teenager. The idea that I could be wanted was such a mindfuck that it literally took years to internalize. God damn, I identify with that so much. I was a fat kid all the way up until high school, and then I got really tall and everything kind of evened out, and chicks were just really into it. But I still saw myself as that fat kid, and I'm like, what is your end game here? Surely you're just trying to mock me in some way. But no, they were legitimately interested, and I was stuck with this internalized narrative. That is a great phrase. I hope to not have to talk about it too much. I still kind of have that internalized narrative, but it sort of fades with time, you know. Wifey is helping me to work on myself. I do realize now that all of my value isn't just, you know, in how I look and such, which is good because one day I'll be really fucking old. And I'll look like dirt. And our intrepid nice guy says,
They still wanted something from you. If a woman wants nothing from you, they treat you like you don't exist, unless it hurts their image.
and then poop harder, please. Oh, what a great name. Says, that's fair. Perhaps I could refine it to reciprocally want you in the way that you want them. No, poop harder, please. Don't encourage this, okay? Dude is out here just posting to hear himself talk eventually. It's annoying as shit, if I'm quite honest. And also, if I'm quite honest, I'd really like to have your username. Could I please have it? It's such a good one. Poop harder, please. Maybe it's like a subtle advertisement for loperamide or something like that. I like how the only real part of this post I'm now interested in is that dude's username. Oh, that's fun. All right, one more and then I'm gonna get out of here. It's early in the morning. I don't know why I've been doing this to myself all night, because I really like it. That's the secret answer.
Countries like the United States, almost all the women exclusively care about physical appearance.
First of all, no. Women rank physical appearance so much lower than men rank it, you would be shocked. There are studies on this type of thing.
Most of them even go for psychopathic guys that start fights and is abusive, because many women in the West have had abusive childhoods from a father in uncle or some weirdo creep pedophile guy they met when they're still in high school, and they gravitate towards that.
What the hell are you talking about? Where is all of this coming from? Are you just making this up? He's not offering any anecdotal evidence like we've had through this whole video. People are like, yeah, here's my experience. And I'm like, okay, it's one person's experience, which means it's probably not legit enough to base a theory on. But this dude ain't even trying to offer experiences. He's like, yeah, this is how it is. Everybody gets molested by their father or uncle. Are you sure? I guess I missed the memo on that. Jesus Christ.
I'm 120 pounds and 5 foot 4.5 inches tall and 26 years old. I'm the farthest from meeting the Western male beauty standard in the United States, which is basically just being a muscular, violent, abusive psychopath.
Man, I wish that were true. We could use more violent psychopaths, couldn't we? That's what really keeps life spicy, isn't it? But no, psychopaths are, again, just the smallest percentage of the population. But they're the ones getting all the chicks, right? Whatever helps you sleep at night, bro.
And they have no desire to meet that, because I was raised with standards and I know what's important in life.
Oh, take me down the rabbit hole. This is the place that Jesus cannot go.
What the fuck does being nice have any relevance in what I'm talking about? I never mentioned being nice to get a woman. You're pulling things from a hat. I have no clue what you're on about.
I guess this is in response to OP, but OP didn't want to include their initial comment, which seems a bit sus, but all right, whatever.
I have a variety of hobbies. I grow and smoke weed, and I play video games, and I watch anime and trip on shrooms, and I like watching movies and shows.
You've just given a list of the most generic hobbies that I could possibly think of. Yes, those are all things that I enjoy doing too. You can also add to that list breathing oxygen, food intake. Are these not things that like most people enjoy? I guess not everybody's into the druggo part, and I'm not so into the anime part, but yeah, this is so generic. Tell me who you are actually. Who are you inside, under the things that you do? Is that too deep a question? It's probably gonna give you some scary answers, but that's good. That's how we start with self-reflection, isn't it?
I even go to university and either are asexual, lesbian, or just want nothing to do with me.
Gosh, I wonder why. I accused you of being molested by your uncle. Why don't you want to hang out with me? God, you're a mess.
And I don't even approach them or talk to them.
Ah, the Elliot Rodger approach. I want women to approach me because I'm driving a fancy car and wearing a $200 shirt. And if they don't approach me, I'm going to start shooting people. Which I guess this OP is just around the corner. If you want to meet people, take the initiative. It's okay. You can't just stand in the corner talking to nobody and then go, oh, I guess nobody wants to talk to me. Why would they? You seem boring as shit, you're not involved. Go up and say hello and get something started, for God's sake.
I'm only an incel in most Western nations.
Yes, everywhere else, it doesn't count or something.
Because they and we have a toxic male beauty culture that encourages men to acting like criminal, brutish pricks with zero empathy. And Western women like you get off on that.
Yeah, I don't know. Citation needed. Who hurt you, OP? What's going on here?
I would definitely get with an Asian woman.
Okay.
Or a Finnish woman.
I don't get where this is. Okay, let's just keep going.
From a respected country, since they have healthier physical expectations of what a guy is supposed to look and act. I don't know you, but judging from your profile picture,
I don't know this book, but judging from the cover, I ain't gonna like it. You never heard that adage? No? You're just not gonna apply it to yourself? Okay then.
you come off to me as a woman who drinks and probably goes to clubs and probably gets hammered. I do like fat women. But I don't even have any attraction to you. So don't even tell me not to fetishize you because I didn't even have that in my mind about you. Plus, I primarily like women older and taller than me.
Yeah, classic mommy issues. I'm not even gonna level the finger and be like, your mom probably molested you as a kid. Because that joke is uncouth. I would never say that, even though I just said it. You see how you get around that? You say that you're not gonna say the joke, and then you say the joke in saying that you're not gonna say it. Oh God, what a ride this has been. I don't know if it's my favorite Nice Guys video, but it definitely does have some like neat parallel lines that I didn't plan out at all, such as serial killers and anecdotal evidence and you know, all sorts of abandonment and parenting issues, mommy daddy issues. It worked out pretty nice. It's a neat little package. I guess not that neat. It took me over an hour to record it, but hey, maybe it'll get cut down. I can't really tell. It's a hard thing to gauge, honestly, but I do hope that you guys enjoyed the episode, regardless of how long or short it is. I hope that you'll like, comment, and or subscribe. If you did enjoy the video, maybe share it around. I always appreciate that so very much. We've also got links in the description, of course, Twitter, Discord, Facebook, them's my social medias. Plugs, playlists, podcasts, you know what it do. We've also got my Patreon and my gorgeous, wonderful, beautiful, generous patrons. I would like to thank them as I do every video, Jerry much. So thank you.
Dark Dominance the Degenerate, Robert Waits, Camille Sarah, Jarhead Jerry, Oorah, Logan Wolf, Conrad Engie, Mawire Jerry. Hey, Mr. ReddX, sir, I think I'm in trouble. Landlord Jerry's good to sleeping on the floor with ketchup around their neck. Did you do it? Did you put the ketchup and you didn't bring any tendies? Captain Cloud Jerry, Hong Kong, Destiny Piper, Aaron Jerry, Twisted Child, Broken Logic, and Miss Uzi for a blank sign. Your Airy feels unwanted, but keeps on fighting anyways, as we all do. Never give up. Silent Revolver, Jerry, the original Jerry. Jerry, son of Jersey, Jerry, Bill, Gym Junkies. Almost got it. Jerry Kitsune, Satori, 211 Jerry, a Jerry of Jubilee Jungle Jerry's, a Justy Jargonian Jerry, nailed it, Alunia Demonista, Anunnaki Assassin Pug Jerry, Bang Bang, Aurora Wildheart, Grizzly, Baby Jerry, Bailey Joy, Bearded Jerry, Bitch Gremlin, Blade the Hero, Blip Blue Jerry, Catholic Jerry, Commander J Tank, Confederate Jews, going to the Ukraine, good luck. Dennis Dayton, Dinosaur Nightlight, Disposable Waifu, Dr. Lark, Submerged Jewel, Frozen Over Studios, Fire Drake, Gypsy, Hadrian VR, I can't help falling in love with Jerry. Absolute Jerry, Jerry, you want to assume Jerry's a discriminating, it's got kind of like a rock bent to it, that's fine, right? Irish Pirate, Sound of Iron into ya, Irradiated Jam, Itchy Nuts, Just Scratching Bro, a Pimp named J Chris, JM Coon, Jerry Blacktail, Jerry Nice, Jerry Evil, Jerry the Outlaw Mother Trucker, Hong Kong, Jerry's a race driver, a raptor was a failure, I hit the knob button, a bunch of Jerry Bears, fail out my tailpipe, yeah, that happens, I guess. Jerry's Buick Riviera, John Hero, John Jerry, Jingleheimer Schmidt, KJW Kajow, Crowley, Landlord Jerry, there he is, Legitimate Maker, Miss Monday, Lord Jerry, like and subscribe, Lady Dix, Marble Jerry, tired of all these underscores, Melgar the Destroyer, Metal Factor, Needless King 89, Nightmare Jerry, or Gabby Steve hit Jerry with a bag of marbles after catching and cheating with Tom, Scandal, Paragon Soul, Phantom Pines, Jerrykins and Jerry Beth, Ramtide Lacrimix, Rose Jerry Miller, TSM Kirby, Siri to the Lolita, Sussy Octopus, Scarlet Kevin, Sergeant Gay Cop, Bringer of the Law, he used to be Teddy the Police, he changed it up, good job, Silo Web, Staples, aka Jerry Yeet, Stephanie Goodner, Synaptic Boomstick, Brilliant Tomato, Tapioca Glue, Tato Fair, 10-Ton Monster, the Italian Greyhound Dino, the Littlest Who, Token Trans Queen Jerry, when I'm done, half of humanity will exist, perfectly balanced, as all things should be. Oh, Thanos, what a lovely quote, the one true Fusky, try to find another mob and get back to the real world, you probably don't want to blow into that balloon knot. Unbusy B, V3 Prime, Vanguard Angel, Viking Jerry, Wikitech, Wilmax, Zephyr the Gargoyle, or just Clay too, that's not fine. I'm on a pilgrimage to become a Jerry. Oh, wish me luck. You can do it, I believe. Comrade Mooney Kira, not another Jerry, but he is though. Redwood, not a Viper, Side Jerry, the Cyborg, Saint Blessing, third of clubs, one like Jerry gives ReddX all the Teddy coins in the world. Yeah, and they still ain't worth that much, but don't worry, give me your investment. It's not gonna go to waste probably. A normal Jerry, Hunter of Jerry's, Devour Baltic Stacy, is Tom, Admiral T-Tank, Emeralder, another stupid hipster, Atomic Jerry Zilla, Babsy Coon, Bartender Kalia, Blue Dubs, Broken Spine Horseradish, Cake Jerry, the original, different Jerry, California Jerry Girl, Chevron 7 Lock, Corporal Emerald, Princess Furry Warrior Woo Jerry, Crypt Titties, Dayton does, but he needs our help. Come on, Jerry buddy, clap your hands if you believe. Devon Jerry, creator of colorful click-clacks, dopamine dangerous, electrical fennec, dose of alpha, heat not, holy berry Jerry, Hydra Jerry Solomon, Janitor Jerry, Jeffrey, Geralt of Rivia, Jerry and Tom versus Happy New Year's with the Apocalypse, Jerry the Sussy Baka, Jerry's mom has got it going on, Jerry Old Rivera, Jerry Bean, Jerry Rocksters, Jerry Role-Playing Game, Judge Jerry and Executioner, Keaton Tails, Kid Marvelous, King Tom, Kidsikin, Life of Guardian, Little Ann Woods, Lucia Lovecraft, Chia, Seedy, maybe next time Milk Fed, Miss Duchess, not Invisible Angel, Raptor, ReddX, help us the Jerry and Jerry Toretto need Teddy Coins to rebuild their cars. Well, I have them all. Okay, you can have some. She's my Jerry Pie, go look at my new, what a big surprise. Snary, that's Snom Jerry, if you didn't know. Spoonie the Rogue, Spoopy, Scary Jerry Ton, Techno Doves, the original Jerry, not really, the X card, To Infinite Jerry and Beyond, Tuna Fish Jerry, Unfortunate Headband Jerry, stronger than Vegeta. Unfortunate Jerry spoke to Candace and it doesn't fit. Sorry, I'm such a piece of shit. Tom Promise Jerry swears, oh no bad Jerry, Tommy, good boy, no switches, facts, size, boy, look it up, I mean another ReddX video. Yeah, boy! Also, thank you to my $1 patrons, beautiful people that they are.
You guys absolutely killing it. I could not thank you anymore, even if I tried, because we ain't got time in the video. See, this is the end. You want to run through the list again? Is that what you want to do? If anybody else wants to sign up on the Patreon, I mean, that is absolutely massive. Thank you in advance, but if you can't afford to do it right now, don't sweat it too hard, friends. I just appreciate you coming on through, hanging out with me, and I hope that you come on back and hang out with me again tomorrow. In order to do so, you need to keep yourself safe out there, wash your hands, but also take some time out and do something that you personally enjoy today. Maybe like watching some more ReddX videos. Yeah, that's a good idea. Always remember, friends, that you are loved, you are worthy, and you definitely deserve it. I shall see you in the next one, and until then, bye-bye.